Hi guys. Okay, so this is my first real official video for the CIE art project and performance art project, and I spent a real lot of time thinking about what I should talk about because um I want to make it at least mildly interesting to you people who I have bribed by various means into watching this, and um I tried to think about like just things I encounter in my everyday life that I could relate to CIE or some kind of performance or anything, and then I decided to go with what I know best, which is my family. Anyone who's talked to me for more than like 3 seconds knows that I love my family a lot. We're big and we're loud and we're crazy and we're Italian, which I think is just a big part of why family is such a big part. Like I'm not sure about other cultures, but I know as an Italian, we hold our families very close. Our cousins are like brothers and sisters. Our aunts and uncles are like second parents. Our grandparents are they're just the top of the. I mean, especially Italian. If anyone Italian, the Italian grandmother, we're a matriarchal culture. Like if you need advice, not if you need advice, if you want permission on anything in your life, you don't go to your mother, you don't go to your father, you go to your grandmother, you go to your nonna, and she will tell you what's what. But my family is loud and crazy and obnoxious and terrible and terrific and sarcastic and wonderful, and we oh my gosh, outsiders must hate us. Like we don't go in public often, but when we do, we'll go to like I'm thinking specifically of my grandparents got a what's it called, vow renewal when they did like the marriage vows again for their 50th anniversary. I think it was 50th. Um 40th maybe, I don't know, regardless. We went to this restaurant and we hadn't rented the whole place out because it was a small place, but it was, I mean, and we're big, but not that big. So we just rented a couple tables out, or we reserved a couple tables, and oh my god, the haylock we reeked. There was just, I mean, if you think about me and my cousins, we're all, the youngest of us at that point I think was like 11, and the oldest was like 25. We're all in like our kind of range. They're like 18, 19, like 20, 23, early 20s, that kind of range. And there was, oh my god, there was sword fighting with silverware. There was death threats shouted. But my cousin stole my last shrimp, and I had been saving it because it looked perfect, so I threatened to kill him with various things in the restaurant. Um, Someone made a terrible, horrible joke involving Helen Keller and a toilet plunger, um, and it's lewd and terrible and hysterical in all the wrong ways. And my cousin there, she's 11. She heard it. She laughed because she understood it, which is just horrible. Um, we it's and like to us, that's just what our family is. That is a day in the night of the Russo Scaletti family, and we love it, and it's fantastic. But other people must hate us when we go in public. We are loud and obnoxious, and we don't stop. And um, they must look at us and think that we're all kinds of dysfunctional and that we just go home and beat each other and scream obscenities and just sleep with one eye open in this household. But we're not. We are ruthless in our teasing. We are mean in our like we are not politically correct. I cannot tell you how many insults I've heard from cousin to cousin, from uncle to cousin, involving sexuality, slurs of that kind, and just horrible picking things on like, we will find your weakness and which button to press, and we will press it. It's a terror. Let me tell you, it is a horror inviting a girlfriend or a boyfriend or a significant other to a dinner with the Russo Scalettis. We are horrible to our outsiders because that is a test. It's all a test to see if they can just deal with the bare minimum of what we do on a daily basis with each other. We insult each other's intelligence, sexuality, physicality, life choices. I cannot tell you how many times I've got ragged on for like being an English major. Just like, oh, do you not like eating then? Is that, do you like living in a cardboard box? Oh, so you're going to be an English major and then you're going to be a prostitute. It's like, it's just literally, I don't, a lot of people though that I'm close with, not so many, maybe have heard my mother like affectionately refers to me in just like demeaning ways, and like but that's how we are with everyone, and like I think it has a lot to do with our individual personalities as a family. We know that we're all obnoxious and loud and sarcastic so that we can all handle it from each other. And so anyone else hearing us talk to each other like this must like just want to call DIFUS or whatever it's called these days. But they just want to like get family services in here. These kids need to be put into foster care. They are not getting the proper care. But that's like how we like say I love you. I mean, and then that's the thing. There is so much kissing and hugging and I love you and appreciation going on in my family. We know when it's time to take it serious. We are always there for everyone at any point in time. I have held, I think, like literally probably every one of my cousins while they've cried over something. I've held my aunt when she's cried over something. Like, and I've been there, and I think it's because we have been through some kind of just rough things with both like just like I'm thinking medically, and then also like just things that we've gone through um just in life, just life experiences that we've had, and we've got the shit thrown on us. And I think if I didn't have the family that I do and the support that we give each other, we would not have made it through it. The individuals who experience these things would not have made it through it without the support that our family gives. So outsiders looking in probably hate us and don't understand us and want us to shut the hell up when we're in their restaurant making noise so they can't enjoy their dinner. But I can tell you that as an insider of the Russo Scaletti family, there is nothing better than being taunted or having a sword fight with, or getting your last shrimp that you were saving stolen, because it's how we appreciate each other. And we know that at the end of the days, you may make a joke about my sexuality, but if I'm questioning it, you'll be there for me. You may make a joke about how smart I am, but if I need help studying for a test, you'll be there for me to help me study. And at the end of the day, I think that's what a family should be, and that's definitely what my family is. So I hope that you enjoyed this video, or at least I hope you didn't hate it too much, and I'll see you guys later.